The season has been a learning experience. I mean, I've learned a ton about myself and this team. I've seen people grow.
This season has been a blessing to me. It's been really great, and I've had a lot of fun with my teammates.
We're pushing through right now, and the light's at the end of the tunnel, obviously with the Big 12 championships on the line and the chance to, get back to the tournament and make a run, hopefully. I'm enjoying this, especially the seniors. I know that they're starting to get sad because it's coming to an end.
To win a national title with these seniors would mean so much to each and every one of us, not just to me. I think that they have brought so much to the table on and off the court. Their personalities, their leadership, their confidence in each and every one of us, from themselves to the freshmen who have come in. So I think it would mean a lot, and it would be great to have that as their last game here at Texas.
People, highlight the accomplishments that we've already done, but to me, this is all unfinished business. The championship is exactly what we're here to do. And so every single day, everything that we've put in here throughout our 4 years, to stadiums, to absolutely dying in practice, to all the emotional things, to even the laughs and all the things that we've done off the court, that has been to get to this moment, everything that we've given up to be in the national championship game. So to win 2 of those would mean that everything that we've done has really paid off.
And with 3 regular season matches left in their careers at Texas, the 3 seniors on the volleyball team have a pretty impressive resume during their time on the 40 acres. As freshmen, they won the NCAA championship, and in each of the last 2 seasons, they helped the team to the NCAA semifinals. They've won nearly 90% of their matches, going 105-12, winning over 95% of Big 12 matches and 92% at home. Combined, seniors Amy Neal, Molly McCage, and Kat Brooks have over 1,600 points, nearly 1,200 kills, and over 1,300 digs. Those 3 seniors join us now in studio as we welcome in Molly McCage, Kat Brooks, and Amy Neal. And 3 regular season games left. Molly, we'll go and start with you. Has it sunk in yet that this is your final season here on the 40?
No, I want to stay. I want to stay here. It is weird to think I'm a senior, that we're seniors, and it's already been 4 years, but at the same time, I'm so pumped for this last stretch right here. This is my favorite part of the season.
When did it really start to sink in for you, Kat?
Very recently. I think starting this week on our Monday practice, Jarrett was like, yeah, this is senior week. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's actually here. I feel like at the beginning of the season, it seemed kind of far away because our season is really long. But now that it is, senior week, I guess is what you call it, it really is sinking in now.
Amy, knowing that this is your senior season, as I said to Molly last time here on the 40, what has been your approach this season?
I think just coming in and really giving this last season our all. And like Molly said, the work that we've put in the summer, the spring, the terrible workouts we've gone through, I think it's just all we wanted to just push this last season and end up hopefully in the Final Four, winning at the end. So I just think coming in and realizing all the hard work we've put in and not forgetting all that, how important it is.
Earlier we went through the success of the senior class, 3 Big 12 titles, 3 trips to the NCAA Final Four, and 1 national championship. What's been the most memorable moment for each of you so far? We'll start with you, Molly.
Oh, my favorite moment, I think I'm going to steal it from y'all, because I know it's your favorite moment too, is when we beat USC. That was amazing. That whole day, we had such good vibes. I remember just trusting our seniors, trusting our senior Shaw, and then our upperclassmen. And it was such a great feeling beating USC. I don't know, and after the game, I felt electric, like this team is going to do something great.
What about you guys? She talked about stealing your moment, but what do you remember about that day?
I just remember how prepared the team was. I remember, the team really focused on the film and what we needed to do, and the game plan was executed perfectly. But I also have another memory. When we beat Nebraska my sophomore year to go to the Final Four at Nebraska, we swept them, and we always had these motivational speeches in the tournament with one of Jarrett's friends, and he said when we win, Nathan Mendoza had to dance, and he was in the middle of the court in Nebraska dancing. So I will never forget. And the locker room after was incredible.
Okay, you've got to tell me a little bit more about these motivational speeches from Jarrett, because I don't think I've heard about this yet.
That's from his friend.
Okay.
Jarrett's friend.
So does he typically get you hyped up like that before games? Is there some sort of motivational thing that he does to get you guys ready before a match?
We always Skype with him before the NCAA tournament matches, and whenever he's about to leave, he's always like, I ride with Texas. And we're like, all right, it's time. And he's great. We've known him for 4 years now, and he's been doing that for a really long time. And when he talks to us, we know that it's go time. We know that it's tournament time, so it's great.
Well, it is tournament time. You know, you've still got a little bit time left here on the 40. What are you still looking to accomplish?
For right now, we're just focusing on tomorrow. So Baylor, we have a specific strategy going into the game, and so that's exactly what we're focusing on. Today's practice was every single touch. What can we do to beat Baylor? So we're just really narrow-minded and focusing on every touch right now.
When you look back at that national championship team, Amy, how does this particular team compare?
That team was very disciplined, and I think that it showed in the Michigan game whenever the defense and offense was just so disciplined in what the coaches have taught us and gone over all year. But this team is the same, and I think that we have a lot of chemistry because we're all really best friends. It's like a family, and I think this year's team is extremely close, like more than the past years. So I think that will help us a lot because we trust each other a lot on the court.
Where have you seen yourself grow as a player, Kat, when you look back on your time here at the 40 and you look at the player you've become now?
I think I've grown just in my consistency and forgetting about mistakes. I think I used to kind of let my mistakes stick with me through the game, but now I'm just like, you know what, next ball, I know that, hopefully I can make this play. I have great teammates around me that are, surrounding me with support. So I think that's where I've grown the most.
What about you, Amy?
I would say that my confidence has grown the most since my freshman year. I think that's a huge thing that's been getting better till now, and I think that just confidence from my coaches gives me confidence, and I don't know, just going and playing my game and knowing that my coaches do have confidence in me helps me a lot.
Molly, you're a fairly vocal leader on this team. What sort of message do you now have for this freshman class?
Oh my gosh. Right now, I tell them to be themselves because I love their personalities on and off the court. And they contribute so much, and I don't think they know that. And I love playing with someone like Yazzie. Like, she gets me so pumped. I don't even think she knows. But just being themselves on the court because they contribute so much. Just having them there is great.
All right, Amy, as we look to what you still have left to accomplish here on the 40, what's it going to take for you guys to get back to the national championship and to win another title?
I think taking it one game at a time. Anyone in the tournament is going to be great from the first round, and we're going to have to take every team seriously and know that they're going to come out and play their best game against us and just follow the game plan and really focus on that game and every single point in that set.
It seems like you guys are really dialed in. What did you take away from last year's tournament, Kat?
I just think that we can't take any opponent lightly. We can't take any game for granted. I think that this year we've been generally pretty good at taking it one game at a time, and that's so important in the tournament. You can't, look ahead to, maybe we'll be in the Final Four, maybe we'll be in the Elite Eight. You just have to focus on that one game because it could be your last.
Okay, time to get the competitive juices going. Molly, did you know that you have 597 career kills? Why is that important to you?
Oh, I had no idea. I don't know. I mean, it's super important because the relationships that I've built with my setter. And I have never been like the crazy attacker that hits super hard. But just having that rhythm with Chloe especially is huge. We've worked on that so many times in practice. It's like, get your feet to the ball. And I'm like, okay. And so just knowing that I finally developed that relationship is so fulfilling.
All right, Amy has 598. Who graduates with more, Amy? Should I have Kat weigh in on this one?
No, I don't know. I didn't even know those numbers.
I know.
But I mean, who knows what that'll end with. But Molly she broke the record for assist blocks, and that's insane. So that's already an insane record that she has. So congrats to her on that. We'll see about the kills, though.
Kat, real quick, who has it?
Me, of course.
Cat's moving out the back row.
Yeah.
Y'all will see
Watch out, it's coming.
That would be dynamic to see you get a kill.
I would love that.
It would be
we'll
to
see.
see
Maybe it's coming.
Something still to accomplish
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
One before